Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a collab, and something I think is pretty sick. Roblox is an absolutely beautiful tool to make games, as we all know, and there's something called the toolbox, if you are unfamiliar. Basically, what I'm going to be doing today is using 10 minutes to find post-apocalyptic assets within the toolbox, preferably some higher-end ones. And then we're going to have another developer named Monkey Dev also spend 10 minutes looking for high quality assets to put together a super awesome post-apocalyptic asset pack. And we should end up with a pretty awesome showcase. Few rules, absolutely none of our own models. We are able to edit what we've gotten out of the toolbox, aka the scripts of that model or the model itself, but we can't use anything of our own. And I think we'll allow ourselves to use Roblox parts. I got my 10-minute timer right here. I'm gonna start that, put my headset on so I can hear the timer when it goes off, and I just gotta find some assets. I'm gonna start with the homepage, just because I think it's a little bit beneficial here. Yeah, it doesn't seem too beneficial at all, actually. Wait, what is this? Military base? 17 scripts, okay. Honestly, it doesn't seem too apocalyptic, but it does seem like it could sort of fit in, and there's a lot of assets there. I'm gonna go ahead and type in apocalypse, and we are gonna see what we can gather. These are cool. We'll just keep, let's see, we're gonna have to get rid of that one. We'll just keep the sort of ugly one, the worn one. What is this? Zombie apocalypse? Oh, wow. Wow, this is a lot of assets. Oh, yeah, a golden bus? That's what I'm talking about. Let's ungroup that, so we have all of those assets to use as well. We'll put this over here and this. Bro, I don't even know if the other guy is going to be able to find enough assets that are as good as these. I might be taking all of the good ones. Plenty. That will be all the environmental assets we need. I don't overly know what else we need. Maybe like rundown buildings? Yo, row of houses? Oh God, no, I don't like those. These are definitely better, definitely. In fact, they seem super low poly as well. I need to see how to make buildings like super realistic like this for the dream game, but keeping them low poly. I know it's a lot to do with texturing. I think I dang near have the whole build, the whole pack for the whole build by myself. Let's send this over, or I'll just invite him to the team create and have him search the toolbox for, let's say, 10 minutes, and then we'll start building something.
All right, so I'm in a row builder video. Pretty crazy. We're trying to make a game using only toolbox assets, so it looks like we're going for like an apocalyptic type theme. He got all of his assets. Looks like he got a bunch of trees, rocks, buildings, a bunch of little knick-knack things, you know what I'm saying? So I only have 10 minutes to get my assets, so I better jump right into toolbox. All right, so I guess let's just look up apocalypse assets. So let me go up here, apocalypse assets, and see what comes up. Half-Life 2 mesh pack. What do we got here? Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, this kind of cooked. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a bunch of cars, buildings, little water tower type thing. I think this should work. This should definitely work. It's obviously not going to be the main thing. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here. All right, so we're going to throw this to the side. We're just going to leave that over there. Let's try to find some other stuff. We're going to find, what do we need? We definitely need like what he has, like some terrain and stuff like that. So let's look up mountain. What does this look like? We'll take that. Some rocks. There's scripts in this. You already know this thing has 20 viruses in it, but it's okay. And you know what? Just for like the last thing we're going to add a car so that they can get around the map. You know, I'm thinking ahead right here. Like, I'm really thinking ahead. Like, RoBuilder probably didn't think to add this, but I'm going to add this. A car, right? You're on one side of the map. You need to get to the other side of the map. Why would you want to walk? So take a car, take this amazing BMW across the map. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand the game back to RoBuilder, and let's see what he makes.
All right, guys, Monkey Dev just put all of the assets he found in the game. So we've got my pack and his pack, and we're gonna combine whatever we feel fit together to make an actual cool map. Now, it's not gonna be the size of a base plate, because that would be a bit ridiculous. Also, why is everything on at once? Scale, rotate, and move. Like, what is this? All right, you know what? I kind of like it. So we're gonna keep it for now, and I don't know how to turn it off. But that'll be okay. We're gonna make it terrain because we have pretty realistic assets. Little part to terrain, perfect. And this grass we may change up a little bit later, but for now, it'll be okay. Now, since this is gonna be a scene, I think I'm gonna take these roads. This is so strange how it's like every tool at once. Bro, the cat is in the tree. Do you guys see the tree moving? Oh, he fell out. Okay, anyways, back to work. He got this kit here. So let's go to building tools and scale. And we're just going to stretch this across the entirety of the map. Then we'll duplicate it and rotate it. And now we just have to make this overlap go away. In fact, I think I want to make this smaller and delete this side. I think it'd be a lot cooler to have sort of a T-shaped rather than the classic shape. It just makes more sense. All right, guys. Fix selected parts. Perfect. Looking nice. And then I'm going to just start placing all of these buildings around. We have a lot to choose from. So I'll be placing them all around. I want to do a very, very simple layout with these assets, then pass the map over to Monkey Dev, and then I'll get it back one more time to put on any finishing touches. So let's get some buildings placed. All right, so I'm thinking something along these lines will be our screenshot angle. I'm gonna duplicate this building. The whole moving thing, I liked it at first because it worked, but now it doesn't. So we have to do like weird stuff. Everything's fine if you select more than one object. Like this, now they're fine. But I don't know why Roblox has given me all the tools that, it's just strange, guys. But here is the screenshot angle. I wanted to get the basic blockout done. We're going to send this over to Monkey, see what he does, and then afterwards, I'm going to do all the final touches. Depending how far he gets, that'll be a little bit of work or a lot. And I know it, just like every other build, what's going to change this one dramatically is the lighting, man. Oh.
All right, so RoBuilder handed the game back to me, and it looks like he made a kind of a base for the map that we're gonna do. So it's supposed to look abandoned and everything. He's gonna do the lighting and all that stuff at the end, but let me start adding some more stuff to make it look more, you know, disheveled and abandoned and all that stuff. First thing I want to add though is I want to add the BMW so that you're actually able to drive around the map. So let's go ahead and drag that over here. Some buildings are blocking off that road right there. All right, so we're gonna put the car right here, and we're gonna take that. Where's the spawn load? Right over here. We're going to take that, we're going to put that right there. Let's start going into the terrain editor right here and edit. We're going to sculpt, and we're going to just drag some of this grass over to look really like all gross and like everything's like decaying and stuff like that, just to like really sell the theme that this is an abandoned town, you know what I'm saying? Abandoned city. And I think this all should be grass, and we're gonna put some trees down over here. So let's go ahead and go to the trees. Let's make this map look a little bit more spicy, you know what I mean? All right, so we got some trees down. Hold on, gotta drag that down like so. Rotate it. Let's get some variation in here though. What does this place need? This little area needs to be grass as well. What other stuff did we add over here? We got a lot of stuff. Let's try to utilize all the stuff that we added. We got like a little campfire and stuff like this. Actually, this whole little area, this whole thing could actually, it'll be like a little base camp that someone set up. This needs to be down though. This needs to be all, this needs to be flat to the ground, you know what I'm saying? So we'll do this. We'll clear this whole area out. Set up camp right here, and we'll rotate it a little bit. Like so. Put it down, clipping into the ground. Yep, that looks good. So we set up camp in the middle of town right there, and we're also going to grow this area a little bit right here. That looks pretty good. So we got the campfire right here. We have this little, you know, tent set up with all these beds in it. This looks good. This is looking good. This looks like a, you know, a really abandoned, gross looking town. You know what I'm saying? Does this car even work? It does. Okay, good. This car does work. So I don't know. I don't think that in a zombie apocalypse you would have a, you know, a fully clean, non-wrecked BMW at your disposal. But I guess, you know, in this game, the rules don't apply in this game. What else we got here? Oh yeah, let's throw in like an abandoned car, like a beat up car somewhere. Where should we put this car? We'll put it up. So it looks like there's like a shop over here or something, so we'll put this car like right here, like someone just left it here to just be like abandoned or something, you know what I'm saying? So we'll have that right there. What else do we need? This town, it actually does look like an abandoned town, kind of like an abandoned city. I mean, it actually does kind of look good a little bit. We'll put like this random trash pile in like the middle of the town or something, like right here. Heaping pile of garbage. I don't know why. I don't know how it got here, but it did. So that's right there. Let's add some more buildings to kind of block off this little area right here. We have like this abandoned town going on here. We got some zombies over here. Make the vegetation look real nice. All right, this is not looking too bad. I kind of like how this looks right now. The map looks pretty nice. This actually look like from this angle right here, this looks kind of good. I'm very curious to see what RoBuilder does with the lighting, because he said that he's gonna like, you know, make it look really nice. So we'll see what he does with it. But this looks pretty good so far. I want to add some more trees though. Let's add some more trees. This looks pretty good. I like, you know, the scenery of it. I want to see what RoBuilder does with the lighting and stuff like that. So we're going to hand it back over to him and see what he's able to do.
All right, guys, just got the map back from Monkey, and he actually killed it. Okay, I can already see what I want to do to kind of help the value of this scene here. And number one is just the colors. Like, we can't have great colors within this. So first thing we're gonna do, take this luminance, slide it way down, saturation down. We need to figure this one out. We're probably gonna have to change the material itself as well. But we'll do something like this for now. Maybe luminance down even more. In fact, we're actually gonna just delete this car because it's too new of a car. We need those Hummers that I got. Oh my, there's so much potential here. So we're gonna use some of these just because they're gonna add so much detail in here. Why do I still have this awkward, I don't know what this thing is, guys. If you know, you gotta let me know, bro, because it's scuffed. All right, we're gonna scatter some of those around, and it's just gonna be like some slight accent pieces. We're gonna put one right here beside this building as well. I really have to figure out how to fix this. You can't really grab stuff. Like if I wanted to rotate it, it's doing this. If I wanted to grab it, it grabs the other thing. It's so strange. The next thing I want to do is grab some sort of bush or any bit of like vine stuff. We're still going to place all this stuff, don't worry. But we need, let's see, what do we got? This is really nice. And I need something that I can hang on all of the buildings, guys. I could just copy the tree. Hear me out. We're gonna put this like up here, scale it, flatten it out a bit. I think this one will actually work. Put it up against the building, and then we would use a bunch of different ones, scatter them all around like this, just so things look a little bit more overgrown. In fact, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna place all of these assets that we just brought over, the crashed cars, the helicopter, the bus, and I think some stuff is gonna start looking very, very cool. All right, bros, I got my tools fixed, so we're doing good. I got a lot of these. I actually found these in the asset pack that we already had, and I used some of the 3D ones as well. And I've got those sort of pasted all around. It really does just help with literally every part of this build. It's like the more stuff you can add on to it, the better it looks, which I guess is true for the most part when it comes to building. However, the next thing I want to do, because we're getting into a pretty cool looking thing right now, pretty cool screenshot. The next thing I want to do is affect all these terrain colors, man. They need to be changed so bad. The grass, darker, like this. The ground, quite a bit darker as well. Literally just everything darker. The next thing, the road matches nothing. And I did say we're allowed to edit the free models, so that's what we're gonna do right now. I think if I just grab everything and open Material Manager, I'm sure we'll be able to find something. Just a small detail, I want to mess them up a little bit so they're not like perfect. I just think that looks a little bit cooler. Oh, that helped so much as well, darkening that up. This is getting there. We don't need that. I do have this as well, which I don't know what it is. It's kind of just scraps that you can put in places and it looks cool. Don't exactly know what it is, of course. All right, bros, the next thing that we're gonna do is finally the lighting. And I think that's really just gonna transform this place. And the only way to tackle lighting is to go ahead and get started. I am going to delete everything in here right now, and we're gonna start just fresh. I'm gonna change ambient from 70 to 74 all around, just like a touch little bit more brightness. Now the brightness here, 3 is way too bright for a post-apocalyptic setting. Oh, basically cutting it in half, guys. This This is a lot better already. Let's try 12 for the clock time. I think we're gonna keep color shifts the same, diffusers the same, specular the same, but the outdoor ambient, I'm gonna go all the way just blacked out. That's all of the main settings for the lighting itself. Now we can start adding in some more stuff underneath lighting. Okay, guys, I just made it. I just did this lighting stuff, and I put all of it in replicated storage just so you can see the difference it makes. It's absolutely nuts. Check it out. Let's drag everything in. Lighting. Oh, guys, that's nutty. It's still so crazy to me how much Roblox lighting can actually affect, man. That looks so good. Oh my gosh. I honestly think that this is pretty cool. The only thing left to do would be to make it an actual game. So what I'm gonna do is grab a zombie from the toolbox and a gun from the toolbox, and I'm gonna paste a bunch of zombies, and we're gonna try to survive. Also, I'm gonna move these buildings way back, and this is gonna cause a bigger feeling of the map. So if we go down here where a player's actually gonna be, as you can see, they're more fogged out, and it just makes the map feel quite a bit bigger. And here it is, bros. Let's see. Oh my, why is that so massive? Okay, a little red dot. That's pretty sick. Can we shoot this guy? We can. Nice. Oh, the MPK is pretty sick. Or MP5. Guys, look at this. 2 developers, 1 hour of time in the toolbox. I would say it turned out pretty dope. I forgot to make the leafy grass darker, so that kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Oh my gosh. Can I not hit? Oh, I can. Come on, bro. What? Of course, neither of us are programmers. I guess I don't know. Maybe Monkey is. But toolbox guns and toolbox zombies on a pretty cool map. I'd say you definitely can make very cool stuff from the toolbox, and it's a lot of fun. Why are there so many? Okay, Monkey had to have added those. I definitely did not add those in. Are they gonna chase me? No, I think we're good. I would consider this video a wholehearted success. Don't forget to go check out Monkey Dev as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. But first, we need to answer the 2 questions of the day. Number 1, when you start finishing the dream game, will you make the night lighting super immersive and atmospheric? Yes. I think the game is actually going to look better at night than during the day. Like, I'm going to rather play it at night. The goal is, of course, to have some of the windows lighting up in the city, having all the street lights turning on. Heck, maybe even having the northern lights in the sky. So many ideas, and I think the nighttime, once again, is going to be way cooler than the daytime. Question number 2, when the dream game is a success, first off, that's crazy that we're just saying when. I mean, if it is, I'm beyond geeked. I'm not even gonna lie. But when the dream game is a success, are you going to make a second game or second city? Probably not a second game. My full focus is on the dream game, and I think it'd be kind of gross, basically, to work on a game for a year and then boom, oh, hey guys, I'm making a second one. Yay. I just don't really feel like there would be the greatest impact with that game. So, second game, probably not, okay? Second city, yes. I plan on having multiple maps for the game, or you'll be able to teleport between them, but I want all the stats to be the same, so players don't feel like they have to restart because there's a new map that came out. Or worse, buy all the game passes since a new map came out. The goal is everything is within the dream game. More maps, yes. More gameplay, yes. But I don't want people to feel like they have to restart every time. I just want to make a, oh, dream game number 5, dream game number 23. Yeah, it's just, yikes. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.